Today, we'll say goodbye to a hero, the life and legacy of Fort Myers police officer Adam Jobbers Miller, killed in the line of duty.
6 local mayors band together to fight for more money to clean up the dead fish and help businesses who took a hit.
And trained, carrying guns, and serving in secret. We go inside the only local school district, taking everyday people and training them to stop a killer in their schools.
Get on the ground now!
A Florida deputy makes a life or death decision to shoot. His body camera captures it all.
Live from Southwest Florida's news leader, this is Wink News This Morning.
Well, good Monday morning as you start to plan out your day. Once again, around the evening time, we could see those spotty showers and storms. Not looking too bad today, though.
Let's get over to Weather Authority meteorologist Matt Devitt to help us plan out the start to our work week.
Yeah, you know, as we hit this afternoon and this evening, typical round of August scattered rain and storms. And literally, I think this future track model says it best. Notice how very hit and miss coming in from the east and then swooping on towards the west. But it's not going to rain for the entire day, and also not everybody is going to see that rain. Live radar right now, all of us are dry as you get your Monday morning started and head out the door with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Mild and muggy weather from Port Charlotte towards Punta Gorda. But hey, that's better than the 95 you hit yesterday afternoon. Nice to see you've cooled down. And right now Naples at 77. So as we go hour by hour, sunshine, low rain chances during the morning, 88 degrees as we hit noon. A few limited showers are possible by that point, and then our typical round of scattered rain and storms as we hit this afternoon and this evening. So notice during the morning, most are dry. Can't rule out a little bit of spotty rain near Lake Okeechobee, and then some of that may try to move towards lunchtime around the interstate. You can see still some limited rain, and then scattered rain and storms, quick shots of heavy downpours coming in from the east, pushing towards the west for a select few here in Southwest Florida. Now, all of us are going to be hot and humid, highs in the 90s, and with the humidity factored in, it will feel more like 100, and we have more heat in that 10-day coming up at 6:11.
Today, Southwest Florida says goodbye to a hero killed in the line of duty.
Fort Myers police officer Adam Jobbers Miller's funeral is this afternoon, and Wink News has team coverage for you. And let's begin with Nicole Lauren, who's live from where the procession will begin at the funeral home in Fort Myers. Nicole?
Lindsay, Corey, while it might be quiet here right now, in just a few hours, that certainly won't be the case. The procession for Officer Jobbers Miller starts right here, and leading that procession is going to be his patrol car. Now, yesterday, people swarmed this funeral home to come out and pay their respects. Family, friends, and first responders all came together for their hero, Adam Jobbers Miller. He's a man who touched lives from Florida all the way up to New Jersey, a man who was born to be a first responder. Officers who came out stretched from Lee County all the way to Highland County. An officer who made that drive yesterday spoke to us. He says after the Highland County Sheriff's Office lost a deputy, our community was there for them. So yesterday was about returning the favor and standing together.
For not only Adam's family, but for Fort Myers Police Department and Lee County Sheriff's Office, who were phenomenal in their support for the Highlands County Sheriff's Office when our deputy was over here in the hospital.
And coming up in the next half hour, officers and firefighters from New Jersey came out to show their support. The distance some of them drove to get here to Fort Myers. In Fort Myers, I'm Nicole Lauren, Wink News Now.
And our team coverage continues now. Wink News reporter Andrea Henderson's live from the site of the funeral, which will be Germain Arena.
And Andrea, the service is open to the public, and this is really a way for all of us in Southwest Florida just to say goodbye one last time.
Yeah, it is a way for people to come together and pay their respects. After leaving the funeral home, his body will be escorted here to Germain Arena. We're getting a first look inside this morning. You can see hundreds of chairs are set out for this ceremony coming up later this morning. And you can see the podium up front. It's lit up in blue, all to honor Officer Adam Jobbers Miller. We can expect hundreds of people to be here later this morning to honor his life. And the funeral is scheduled to start here at noon, but doors open to the public at 9. Everyone will have their chance to pay those final respects, but the community has been resilient from the moment word got out about this tragedy. Today, Governor Scott ordered flags at Lee County buildings. The Fort Myers Police Department and State Capitol will be lowered to half staff until sunset. In a statement, Governor Scott expressed how heavy his heart is for the officer, his family, and the entire law enforcement community. In the wake of this tragedy, people here have come together to pay tribute. One group made more than 15,000 ribbons for everyone to have at the funeral today. today. They say it was amazing to see everyone who wanted to come out and help.
And people are even asking to get off work, take vacation time to come here.
And following the portion inside this morning, there will then be a 21-gun salute as well as taps, a flag ceremony, and then a final call, all to honor Officer Adam Jobbers Miller. And coming up in the next half hour, really how this community has stepped up over the past 2 weeks, all to pay tribute to this officer. I'll more on that coming up. But for now, live at Germain Arena, Andrea Henderson, Wink News Now.
Thank you, Andrea. And the procession for Officer Jobbers Miller will have a traffic impact this morning. They're going to have to close the intersections along major roadways. So we've mapped out the route to help you avoid the congestion. They will use head south on Solomon Drive, go east on Colonial Boulevard until they reach Treeline Avenue, head south on Treeline as Treeline turns into Ben Hill Griffin. They will continue on to there until they reach the north entrance of Germain Arena. And now this does start at 10 a.m. this morning. So if you're traveling in the area, make sure you are aware of this and use your alternates. Corey?
All right, Sabrina, thank you. Wink News will air the funeral live at noon, and that may mean some of the programming changes for your favorite shows. Take a look. These programs are moving to the WXCW for today. At noon, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, followed by The Young and the Restless, and then The Bold and the Beautiful airs at 1:30 again on the WXCW.
There's a federal health warning until tonight for the red tide problem on the coast. Today, cleanup expands to another hard-hit area. Wink News anchor Michelle McConaughey is here. Michelle, where are they going to start?
Well, Lindsay, today the county's elite cleanup team moves to Boca Grande, where a fishing captain was sounding the alarm about dead animals washing up on shore back in June. Take a look at this video. Goliath groupers, eels still plaguing our shorelines. Some good news for Sanibel, though. Crews found fewer dead fish washing ashore at Lighthouse Beach yesterday compared to Saturday. Those who are brave enough to take a walk on our beaches are trying their best to stay away from all of the dead marine life.
Like, it's bad for the tourism. I wasn't expecting it at all. Like, it was just like, I was like, dude, this is fish. And then I looked at it online and I was like, oh, it's like something about the red tar.
And just to put things into perspective, every morning when cleanup crews arrive, on average, there's about 50 dead sea creatures every 10 feet.
Body camera video shows police officers rescue a man from a burning car, how their quick thinking saved his life.
And protecting your kids in the classroom, we show you the only program of its kind using everyday people to protect our students right here in Southwest Florida.
And as we start another week, right now, radar, dry, quiet, but later today we're going to track at least some scattered storms. I'll show you that hour-by-hour forecast coming up.